Our company's motto is where new narratives are born and the end of the system begins. And the reason that's important is because stories and narratives in our country continue to perpetuate harms and untruths, lies, alternate facts, whatever you want to call it. All of that persists. And the reason we're having the issues we're having today is because we have never had the reckoning of who we actually are. If I had a nickel for every person that says, this isn't America, I'm like, yes, the fuck it is. And we told you that. Black people have been saying that for like 400 years. So I am a purveyor of truth. And so that's what we are about, right? And specifically marginalized groups, right? Black, Latinx. And I'm going to break down what I mean by that. I mean Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Venezolanos, Hondurans. Like, we have this way in the United States of sterilizing and neutralizing. We're here for all the intersections of race, class, gender expression. You know, we want to tell stories. We want to tell trans stories. We want to tell stories about people with disabilities. And so Fly Brother, I can't even make this up. Fly Brother is a show that won the Independent Media Award, from Public Media, their Independent Project of the Year, yay, us, because we launched a travel show that's led by a beautiful Black gay man, and he's traveling to cities all over the world, looking for community and looking for connection. And y'all, we launched that on May 1st. On PBS, and we're now across the country. And I'm so excited because it's great content, but even if it stunk, great timing, right? Like, I mean, when nobody can go anywhere, we're taking you to Tajikistan. When nobody can go anywhere, we're taking you to Georgia, and I mean Georgia, the country. I don't mean Georgia, the state. Don't mean Georgia, the state. But, it's an inspirational show. And the story behind that really is Ernest. I met him at a conference, actually the same year I met you.
Really?
Yeah, I met him in October of 16 at a conference in Michigan. I was totally flirting because he's so cute and he wasn't falling for my wiles. And I was like, what's up with this guy? And so then I figured out it's because he doesn't like girls. So I was like, oh, okay. So then he started to talk to me about like all the stuff he was doing. And one of them was trying to get his show. He was raising money for the show. And at first I just wrote checks to him, to help him produce the show. But then after I started to be friends with him, I realized like I became more like a mentor, a business mentor. And then the next thing you know, I was parallel building Serqet. And so I brought him to Sundance, and that was the beginning of us getting him a distribution deal. And the reason why it fit is because he's a Gen Xer too. He's gay, he's Black, and he has an amazing story to tell that may not have gotten, the funds otherwise. I mean, lots of great content doesn't get made because of who's making it. And so we want to be that place where all the intersections of race, class, gender expression. And I know there's places out there that say that, but we are that. That's what we're doing. And we're developing a whole bunch of other things. But our first show that we invested in and that we have spent a lot of time on has already been renewed for season 2, which will probably have a US focus since he's living in Vancouver and he can't travel because they have really strict bans. So he's actually going to come to the United States and we're going to do our whole season 2 likely in the United States or across North America.